There's things I want to say.
Can we just eat?
What do you mean, can we just eat? What is that? I just moved you into my house. You just moved all the way across the country and you want to pull some bull like this? Who is that?
To be
Oh my God.
It's my cousin
There's things I want to
from
Your cousin?
my mother's
fit in my
sisters.
Your cousin talking about, are you still with him?
No. So what he's trying to say is, are you still Christian?
He's calling you baby. What the f are you trying? Who are you trying to fool?
Oh.
What is that? Tell me what that is, because I really just moved you into my house. For what? Who is that? I'm f***ing shaking. Can you please talk? I'm done. I'm not going through this.
She somehow had the audacity to smile throughout it. Yeah, the bro definitely deserves better. Now for this next one, giving 30 guys one chance arguably diminishes the ability to pair bond.
Would you rather give 30 chances to one guy or 30 guys one chance?
I'd rather give 30 guys one chance because I already gave guys 30 chances before.
What about you?
30 guys, one chance.
What about you?
I agree. I'm not going to look vulnerable again. I've done that before. You just look stupid.
What about you?
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
So this just shows you that you ain't loyal. If you're going to choose 30 men one time, you're trying to date like a man.
What are you doing?
I'm just trying to figure out why this gets so much of your attention and not me.
What are you talking? No, it doesn't.
Okay, then you can make a choice. 7 days without the PlayStation or 7 days without your wife.
Honey, are you kidding me? You know I love you. That's such an easy choice. Come here. We'll see you when you get back.
What?
Okay, what kind of ultimatum was that? And 7 days of gaming and total peace and quiet is pretty much irresistible.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
And if you want your house clean, hire me a maid.
I agree. I'll hire the maid and I'll marry the maid. I'll marry the maid.
As a man, it is your responsibility, regardless of whether she worked, to take care of her.
But let me give you an example, okay? If you have average Abdullah, he's working 40 hours a week. As his wife, her name's Bushra, basic Bushra. She's also working 40 hours a week. Both of them are coming home after a 40-hour work week, tired. Just as tired as each other. But my 40 hours is paying for everything in the house. And your 40 hours is gone on your Mac foundation. Do you understand? Furthermore, if my 40 hours that I work per week covers everything in the household, okay, and you want to work, not only will I not be involved in the household chores, I will expect you to contribute towards the household bills.
She just wanted to eat and sleep in his house without contributing, which really does not sound fair. And now this next one shouldn't be much of a surprise.
Her boyfriend just broke up with her as we're leaving for Fort Lauderdale spring break. Good. That's the best thing he could have done for her and him. He ain't get cheated on and she ain't become a cheater. Amen. God is amazing. If you set a healthy boundary, like for example, if you tell your partner, hey, I don't feel comfortable with you going to a place that's literally known for how lit the spring break be and how many people be getting cheated on now. At least not by yourself. If that partner say, you know what, I don't care, I'm gonna go anyway, screw you, bet. Leave her. Or leave him. Dudes ain't excluded in this.
You know when you're... Why did you ask me if I'm single? Are you single? What is your name? Listen, I'm not the guy for you. Trust me. I'm just being honest, you know?
Yeah, you're not my type.
Okay. And as soon as I reject her, then she's like, you're not my type. No, the reason I'm telling you this, I think you're, listen to me. Calm down. The reason I said that, you live here, yeah, and I'm way too cool to move to Salt Lake City. You understand? I'm being honest. I'm being honest. It's not gonna happen. You're so beautiful. You're so sweet. You can move to me? You're not my type.
He wasn't her type, even though later on she was willing to move to him, which seems like they get more interested when you reject them.
I just want to say thank you to the man named John that I walked up to in Walmart and I grabbed your arm
and told you to act like you were my husband because there was a strange guy following me. I want to thank you so much for your active participation in that, because you turned around and you looked at that guy and you asked him, what the f was he following? And the guy was like, oh, nothing. And like turned around and went in the opposite direction. And I stood there like almost frozen. And he was like, well, if I'm your husband, I have to defend you. And I would ask that guy why he was following my wife. So I was just playing the part that you asked me to play. And nicest man.
Yeah, good guys do in fact exist despite what social media might portray, and he was just following his protector instincts. And next we have an example of easy mode.
Nah, I already know you go crazy, man. Yeah. Huh?
You got Instagram?
Oh, yeah, I do.
That was easy.
Do you know who my husband is?
No, I don't.
Okay. My husband's name is Joe Anderson.
Okay.
Yes, Joe Anderson.
Okay.
The Joe Anderson.
All right.
Okay. You're not a very informed person.
What does that mean?
I'm going to go get my husband, Joe Anderson, to come talk to you, so hopefully you will move your car so that I can get my spot back.
I am not moving my car. I'm just giving you a heads up right now.
I am definitely going to get Joe Anderson.
You can get Joe Anderson. It doesn't matter to me, though. So I'm not moving the car. This is public street parking. So why would I move my car?
The Joe Anderson.
Okay, no, I heard you about Joe Anderson. But I am parked here in a public street parking
down
spot.
Here, or do you live down that part of the street?
Don't worry about where I live. Don't worry about my house.
Oh, I worry about...
Where's your house?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that her husband is Joe Anderson, and we wouldn't really be too surprised if he was the inventor of the toaster strudel too. Now this next one shows why nobody cares about us.
You lose your job, nobody cares. You break your leg, nobody cares. You're broke, nobody cares. University's hard, nobody cares. Your girl cheats on you, nobody cares. Your parents don't like you, nobody cares. You don't have that many friends, nobody cares. Your business ain't popping right now, nobody cares. At the end of the day, nobody cares. So you can either stay flat on your face and nobody cares, or you can do something about it and still nobody cares. But at the end of the day, nobody cares. Why should a guy date you?
Well, I put them as my #1 priority, loyal, and I don't entertain any other guys. They have my full attention.
And you think a man values loyalty the most in his woman?
Yes, 100%.
Why would a man want that?
Because why does a man want a girl that talks to 50 million other guys?
So if we were dating and then you had a guy slide in your DMs and he said, hey, you're beautiful, how would you respond to him?
Wouldn't.
You wouldn't tell him, sorry, I have a boyfriend, nothing?
I wouldn't respond at all. I'd send it to my boyfriend and I wouldn't respond at all.
What gives you that mentality?
Because I want the same respect. So I'm going to respect them to have that same respect in return.
Okay, we need to award this lady the prize of a husband immediately, and then they will both win.
Well, if this isn't a case of how being greedy can go very wrong, I don't know what is. This is Charlotte Padrell, and she thought she was going to get a pay date from her boyfriend of only a year, Israel Adesanya. Now, what Charlotte decided to do is that once they broke up after a little over a year, she decided that she was going to sue him in court for half of his assets. And he has a $15 million fortune, right? Charlotte felt like she deserved half. The basis of her lawsuit is essentially what Mariah Carey did. She felt like that they had spent a year together. She expected to get married to him, and then he dropped her like a hot potato. So she was upset and was like, well, I'm going to sue him because I deserve half of his UFC fortune because I helped him along the way with his career in that year. Mind you, they had never been married. They didn't have kids. They had nothing. Well, she herself has $1 million fortune because she's a real estate mogul. What ended up happening is he put his $15 million fortune in his mother's name. His mother manages his fortune because he had an ex-wife that he did not want to have to split assets with. So essentially what he did is kind of shady, I'm not going to lie, but it helped out in his favor this time. His mother has all full control of his assets and his fortune. His mother has been managing his assets since he started his UFC career. So when they went through the lawsuit and she actually won, it looked like he had made zero earnings for his career, and she was worth $1 million. So Charlotte was ordered to pay $500,000 to him because she looked like the breadwinner.
Okay, how is protecting your hard-earned assets a shady thing? And she was just an ex-girlfriend and not even a wife.